Chad Moyer with you here on the Rural Radio Network. Let's take a look at how the midday market is trading, specifically on the livestock. Joining me, it's livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. Kyle, considering what happened in the market yesterday and that downturn that we had, I guess, what are your thoughts? What's the effect on the psychology of the market today?
That's a good question, Chad. I know that talking with a lot of folks yesterday afternoon and before the market opened this morning, a lot of the long-term bulls really got their psyche kind of messed up here yesterday with this kind of move. Now, today, we're seeing a very low volume trade. There's not been a lot of volume in any of these complexes, whether it's feeders or live cattle right now. And it goes to show you when you've got low volume like this, any type of headline can make a violent move one way or the other. It could be up or down. So yesterday, with these range of $8 in fats and over $5 in feeders, we're probably going to trade inside yesterday's range here for probably a day or two in here, consolidate probably the rest of the week and try to figure out which direction we want to go from there. I am seeing a lot of bear spreading going on here right now in this live cattle complex here. They're selling the front ones, buying the deferreds. Looks like there's a little bit of roll activity going on, getting out of the June contracts, getting into the August contracts. A little bit of that yet. They're also getting out of the August contracts, buying the October, and they're getting out of the October and buying December. So it's a little bit concerning here. The Packers kept the kill constrained here for quite a while, and they're doing everything they can here to try to get some supply around them here in the front. We're also feeding to record heavy weights as well, too. So that's a little bit of a concern that I have as we move forward. There has been some folks talk about longer term with the way that the structure of the market is, talking about longer term plant issues out there or maybe slowing the kill even further. But haven't seen any evidence of that as of yet. There's been very little to no cash trade, no bids or offers out there in the country as well here. So pretty quiet here as we round out the middle of the week, Chad.
All right, thank you so much, livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. Call him at 308-708-7340. This is the Rural Radio Network.
In this Building Nebraska Minute, we're highlighting Krusty's Feed Store in Arthur, who is featured on the Building Nebraska podcast. Owners Jason and Carrie Christensen have worked hard to build strong customer relationships.
If you take care of people, they take care of you.
Jason and Carrie purchased the business with faith and hard work on their side.
I've heard from several very successful people, you may fail. Get up again,
learn
grab your
from it,
bootstraps and try another one, but you're not going to know if you don't try. And that's the way we were. We were scared. I mean, I was more dumb probably. She was probably scared, but that first year was just kind of a whirlwind.
Krusty's Feed Store works hard to meet the needs of local ranchers and their community. When it comes to offering advice to other rural entrepreneurs,
take the leap. What do you got to lose?
Learn more about Krusty's Feed Store by listening to their episode of the Building Nebraska podcast, available on your favorite podcast platform and powered by the Angler Agribusiness Entrepreneurship Program at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln.
Let's take a look at the specific quotes here on the Rural Radio Network. Corn, soybeans, and even wheat for that matter at or just above their session lows. Here are the latest numbers. July corn down 9 at 450 and a half. September down 3 and a half at 430 and a quarter, and December down 3, 443 and a half. July soybeans down 12 and 3/4, 1049 and 3/4. August down 11 and 3/4, 1046 and a quarter. New crop November is down 12 and a quarter at 1038 and a half. July soybean oil down 87 at 48.70. July soybean meal down 180 a ton at 294.50. The wheat pits July Kansas City wheat is up a penny, 525 and a half. Over to the livestock futures on the mercantile. We are mostly lower in cattle futures, just slightly higher in the hogs at last check. Here are the numbers on the mercantile. June live cattle 47 down at 214.65. August down 32 at 208.97. October is down 22 at 206.85. August feeder cattle down 57, last trade 297.57. September is down 87 at 296.37. October feeder cattle down $1 at 294.35. June lean hogs are up 17 cents, 99.27. July is up 20 at 102.35. August up 57, 102.75. June class 3 milk futures last trade 10 cents down at 19.51. The July contract is up 2 cents at $20.18. Taking a look at some of the other market trade, nearby crude oil, West Texas crude is 148 higher, 62.37. Over in the equities at last check, the S&P 500 is down 12.5 points. The NASDAQ is up 6.5, and the Dow futures are down 124. That's the latest markets. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.